Hi everyone, this is Ida with Created to Create. I have a project share. I have been playing, or should I say Abby has been playing with some, hopefully that's a good angle. Abby has been playing with some resin, and she's been making me some resin pieces. And I was going to gift them to someone here on YouTube, and I wanted to find a way to put them into a pretty packaging without having to create a box or anything. And I went to, I believe it was Family Dollar, and they had these stackable drawers, and they're only $1. And what I like about these is that they're pretty sturdy, like a regular chipboard box, probably stronger. And plastic is not gonna tear or anything like that unless they snap it and break it, but it's pretty durable. So these are actually stackable ones, but I didn't stack it. I just used one to house the Cherub embellishments or resin pieces that I was going to give to somebody. But I just wanted to share the box with you and show you that it was only $1 at Family Dollar. And I think it's something that they carry all the time. But here's what I did with it. And all I did was I added a frame to it. Hold on, let me grab it. My friend Carolyn had gifted me this window die quite a while back. It's been a long time since she gifted it to me. And it does have a top and the bottom, because see the points up here, they're not in the bottom, but they are. It does look like a window, or that's what I think it is. And she gifted me this die, and I hadn't had a chance to play with it. And since I was altering this little box, I thought, let me put some type of window um, in the front of the box, but because I do like the way windows look. And the image that I have in the back here, as you can see, it's got a cherub right here and then some little birds right here. This is the Prima Love Story paper that I used here, and I absolutely love, love, love that paper. I still have plenty of it, and I wanted to pull it out and play with it because I recall that one of the sheets did have a cherub in it, and because I was housing resin cherubs in here, I kind of wanted an image that had a cherub. So what I decided to do was make the window, put the little window here, and I just glued the piece to the back of the die, but I only followed this little line. I only glued in this area right here where you wouldn't be able to see anything other than what was in the actual window. So I kind of glued that and then went back after it dried and just very carefully with my scissors trimmed the outside edge of the, just followed that edge trimming so you wouldn't see anything past the actual window. And so I kind of, was very picky on, or, yeah, I would say picky about which image I wanted to be where. So this is what I ended up with, and I love the way it looks. And because I wanted it to look like a window, I didn't want to make a shaker. What I did was after I had adhered it together, because this does have this grid and these four sections, I was able to just follow along the edge and fill it in with glossy accents. So this actually has glossy accents on it like a window. And so after I did that, I did add some blings to different points on the die, and then I added a little cluster down here. Added a little. I created this rose a while back with the Heartfelt Creations Classic Rose die. So I had created that a while back, and these rose buds are some flowers that I bought at I believe at Hobby Lobby that have the buds in it. And then of course the vines here are from a, let me share it with you really quick. What did I do with it? I just had it. I'm sorry guys, I don't know what I did with it, but I will link it. I will link it in the description box. It's a Spellbinders die that somebody gifted me during I think it was the tea swap. And it just has like a rose, and then it has the vine, then it has a little stamp set to it. So the vine to that, I love it because I hope that you can see it has embossing on it. I hope you can see the embossing on it. It's got beautiful detail embossing on that die. So and it's just like the little leaf swag. So that's what I did. I cut up two of them out in like an olive or a moss colored paper, and then I cut it out in like a lighter green, like a leaf green, and I added some moss color to it. But I think I like the ones that are just moss color. So that's what I did. And then I had a punch that has some tiny, tiny butterflies. As you can see, there's one right in there. There's one of the butterflies. And I did double layer them. And then I put one on a little wire. And this gave me an idea. I actually want to make like a, probably my next video will be like a fluttering bouquet of butterflies. I put this one on a wire. And like I said, I am going to do a tutorial on that using different butterflies and hopefully make it into a bouquet, or those are my plans. Let's see if I can follow through. Anyway, after I had done that, then I just added a bow with a very pale pink organza ribbon, and I threaded it through the open work on the die cut, and kind of just curled it and tacked it down here and there, kind of to mimic a drape or a curtain. And then I added a bling to the center. Now, I did cover the sides of the box with the paper, and I didn't cover it completely, like I just put little strips of it. Just put little strips of it on the side. And then I wanted to make this actually something that the recipient could display. So I did make it into an easel card, and then she can display it. I hope you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. That way she can display it like this. And I don't know her that well. I do watch her videos and everything. So what I did was I put especially for you, because like I said, I do watch her videos, and I did make this specifically for her. So I put here a little, and this little die is an LDRS die. And the stamp, I don't remember where it came from, but it does say especially for you. Then I added little blings to different areas on the window die, and also right here on the points on the little piece that I have raised up on dimensional tape, so it'll hold the easel open. And then here's another one of those little vines with a little tiny butterfly and a little flower. These are my favorite Hobby Lobby flowers. I absolutely love these flowers. And they do come in several colors. I think they come like in a cream, in the pink, and maybe like an aqua or a teal, something like that. And I love, 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 love. And they have this little crystal in the center. So I'm going to share with you what I made. And I didn't color any of it, or I didn't make it. Abby made it. But this is a great display piece. And like I said, just for her to house her resin pieces. And, for storage, and it looks pretty. So one of the pieces that Abby did for me is this cherub right here. Carolyn, who is Tea Time and Dolls, she gifted me this mold not long ago, and I hadn't had a chance to play with it until yesterday. So Abby made me this one, and it's very, very pretty. I love it. I love the way it came out. And so she made a couple of these. Look at how beautiful they are. You can even see it's so detailed. Oops. It's so detailed that you see the little hand and the cherub, and he's got his finger pointing, and the butterfly is like perched on his finger. It is beautiful. So I made a couple of these, and then I had a mold, and some of these Abby has the molds in her shop. I'm not sure what she has. Whatever she has, I will link. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing some. Okay, this one. Like these three. I did these three right here. Look at how pretty they are. It's beautiful. This one with the heart. This is my favorite one. And then this one that's just thinking. So we made some of those, or she made some of those. I didn't make anything. And then I had a mold that has different cherubs on it. And these are some of the cherubs that are on it, and in different sizes. So she made me some of these in a variety of sizes. to go into the box. So there's these. And then this one right here, this one was gifted to me by Carolyn, this mold, and it is a cherub. So she made me some of those. And let me see. And then I have this one that has, these are all facing the same way. These are actually ones that are facing each other. But I think I left the other one on the table. Anyway, these are cherubs that one's to the right and one's to the left. So she made me some of these, and we even turned some of them into stick pins. So here is the back to that. The stick pin part is embedded into the resin. And then this one as well. Look at how pretty that one is. We made this one into a stick pin. And I'm not going to decorate them. I'll let her decorate them. And then this one, that's like a cameo. We turned that one into a stick pin as well. And then there's this one. Look at how pretty that one is. I love this one too. And then the last thing she made for me was the fountain with the cherubs. And Carolyn made me this mold. And it is beautiful. So it's got the cherubs holding up the top portion of the fountain. But that's what I did with the box, guys. And I think that it ended up really pretty. And it's a great way to house, you know, embellishments when you want to kind of protect them. You know, we want to put them in something that's a little bit stronger than a cardboard box or a bubble mailer. This is a great way to house something, and it's pretty economical. You know, we only paid $1 for I only paid $1 for the box, so it was nothing crazy. Now let me see if I can get everything back in here the way I had it before. And then, you know, this little drawer, I love that it just slides out of the box. And to keep it from opening and shipping, you know, one, I can wrap it in, like a bubble envelope or something like that. But two, I can just tape it closed. Yeah, there it goes. All I have to do is just put a little tab of tape right here, Scotch tape, to keep it closed, and then she can open it. Or I can even tie a ribbon around the whole thing, where it goes in the front of the drawer. That way it doesn't open. But I think I'm just going to opt to put a little piece of tape that she can remove when she gets it to her. But look at how beautiful it looks. And it was so easy to do, and it's a great storage idea, and it's a great way to house embellishments. If you're gifting somebody just flowers, handmade flowers, or just handmade, any type of handmade embellishments, or just any goodies, you know, bling and lace, whatever. It houses, you know, it's not very big. I think it measures maybe 4 3/4 by 5, or it's either 4.5 by 5. It's not very big. It's a very good size. It's not so big. It's not so small. But like I said, it's excellent for housing things like this that you want to protect. But, and even this, if I were to put in a bubble mailer, they would be fine because it's resin, and resin is really strong. But if I were to make some homemade flowers, I can put them in this. The box is only $1. Then I can alter the box, and she would have something pretty. The recipient would have something pretty to display her flowers, or, you know, just to store them. But anyway, I hope that you like what I created, and I hope that you guys try it. And like I said, it was very economical, you know, as far as the storage part, you know. And then all I had to do was make a card for it, and when I ship it, I can just close it down, wrap it in a bubble wrap, and just ship it that way in a priority mail envelope, and it should hold up fine. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a great day. Whatever I can find, I will link in the description box. If it is not there right away, just come back and check, because you know, it just depends on what I'm doing, if I have time to do it right now. But I do want to release a video, that way you guys can get your supplies in and work on something like this. Thanks for watching. Bye.